It is worse than most people realize. If current emissions policies remain unchanged, then the temperature anomaly will be +3°C by 2100, with temperatures still rising. Things that many people don't realize. Math processing error is stable in the atmosphere. It is only removed by natural processes at the surface. The average atmospheric lifetime of human-emitted math processing error is 35,000 years. Optimistic IPCC scenarios built in assumptions that we would have carbon capture technology so that we could reduce atmospheric math processing error, rather than just address emissions. None of the approaches to do this have panned out, so all that is left is enhancing natural processes, such as afforestation. A minimum amount of warming and climate change is already locked in, and even with substantial climate action, the temperature anomaly can only be limited to +1.5°C. Even if that is achieved, many of the impacts will remain for centuries. Atmospheric math processing error levels have been rising on an exponential curve since the Industrial Revolution, and the limited emission reduction so far has not changed that. Math processing error emissions are still growing year over year. Even with the COVID-19 lockdown modestly reducing emissions in 2020, the atmospheric math processing error levels still reached a new high, breaking the previous record. The highest level in 4 million years. Humans have never existed contemporaneously with such high levels previously. Recent studies of climate sensitivity ruled out the low end of the previous range. Anyone who was hoping that we would luck out now knows that hope is not a strategy. As more has been understood about the mechanisms of climate change feedbacks, scientific assessment has increased the risk of these causing further impacts at even modest temperature rises.